Hymn number 2, Abide with Me, to the tune of Eventide. Abide with me, fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, oh, abide with me. Swift, close ebbs out of life's little day, earth's joys grow dim. Its glories pass away, change and decay, and all round I see. O thou who changest not, abide with me. I need thy presence every passing hour, but thy grace can foil the tempter's power. Who like thyself my guide and stay can be, through cloud and sunshine, oh, abide with me. Hold thou thy word before my closing eyes, shine through the gloom and point me to the skies. Heaven's morning breaks and earth's vain shadows flee. In life and death, O Lord, abide with me. So the author of this hymn is Henry F. Light. The composer, William H. Monk. The tune name for this song is Eventide, and the meter is 10:10, 10:10, and the scripture reference is from Luke 24:29. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. From Psalms number 23, verse 4. It has been stated that only the person who can face the prospect of death realistically is able to live this life with purpose and confidence. Such was the conviction of a rather obscure English pastor, Henry F. Light, when he wrote the text for this hymn in 1847, shortly before his own homegoing. It has since become one of the favorite hymns for Christians everywhere during times of sorrow and deep distress. Henry F. Light was born in Scotland on June 1st, 1793. He was educated in Trinity College, Dublin, Ireland, and was a member of the Church of England all of his life. Throughout his lifetime, he was known as a man frail in body, but strong in faith and spirit. His death was continually threatened by asthma and tuberculosis. Despite his physical frailties, he was a tireless worker with an established reputation as a poet, musician, and minister. It was he who coined the phrase, "It is better to wear out than to rust out." Whether he ministered, he was greatly loved. Wherever he ministered, he was greatly loved and admired by his people. For the last 23 years of his life, Light pastored a poor parish church among fishing people at Lower Brixham, Devonshire, England. During his latter years, his health became progressively worse, so that he was forced to seek a warmer climate in Italy. For the last sermon with his poor parishioners on September 4th, 1847, it is recorded that Light nearly had to crawl to the pulpit, and his message came as from a dying man. His final words made a deep impact upon his people when he said that it was his desire to induce you to prepare for the solemn hour which must come to all by timely appreciation and dependence on the death of Christ. On his way to Rome, Italy, he was overtaken by death at Nice, France, and was buried there in the English cemetery on November 20th, 1847. Light is said to have written this text along with his own tune shortly before his last Sunday at the Lower Brixham Church. It never became widely used in England until it was first published in a book, Light's Remains, in 1850, London. Its first appearance in America was in a Henry Ward Beecher's Plymouth collection in 1855, with the notation that this hymn was meant to be read and not sung. Later, it was discovered by William Henry Monk, music editor and well-known Anglican church hymnal, Hymns Ancient and Modern, and it was included in the first edition of that hymnal published in 1861. Altogether, William Monk personally contributed 50 original tunes for the hymnal. It is said that in less than half an hour, he composed Light's text, a tune named Eventide. He was inspired by the beauty of a glorious sunset while yet experiencing a deep personal sorrow. In addition to his work as editor of the hymnal, considered by hymnologists to be one of the most important hymnals ever published, William Monk was also a choir director and organist at King's College in London. William H. Monk also supplied the music for the hymn, Look Ye Saints, the Sight is Glorious, number 55, and The Strife is O'er, number 88. Henry Light's text for this hymn was taken from the account of Christ's appearance with the two disciples on the way to Emmaus, and their statement, Abide with us, for it is toward evening, and the day is far apart, from Luke chapter 24, verse 29. Although Light did not write a great quantity of hymns, others from his pen include Jesus, I My Cross Have Taken, as one of his other hymns that he wrote. Thank you very much for tuning in today and listening to hymn number 2, Abide with Me. Thank you, and until next time, have a wonderful and blessed week. Bye now.